Welcome back to Timberborn and the waterfalls playthrough. So, where did we get ourselves last time? Now we were making a new place for the haulers and the posts up here because it was the reason why is it was just like, well, it was dead space basically. So, you can't get crops on it. I know I could blast down here, but we've got some more. Obviously, I've preempted some more here. And we've got the science, even though I've got 75,000 science, and so that's not too bad. We've also got more food production going, so that's at 14,000. That's really nice. Now, if we look at the, shall we say, we look at the water. Now, I'm trying to obviously move everything, so that's the reason why I think it's about time to look at a potential new water or something. Oh, sorry, I just put myself in the eye, which wasn't a good idea. I know I can't sing. But anyway, I'll sort that out. Oh, I didn't realise that was that moved. So I think here I was going to do some water things and stuff. I think that's what I was going to do. This is the trouble when you move what you're doing. You finish that one and then you come back. You got what's it doing? Yeah, I think that would work there. The reason why then is I might as well use this for something. So we'll leave that to get itself going. Now, we've taken out all this as well last time, so we've got 1800 or if you like 1000 and odd things left. But we have getting this, I think it was here somewhere. Where did I decide to do something with that? I was getting rid of that one, so. And I was getting rid of this. Well, try that again as well. I think that'll be a 3. Yeah, it's a 3. Right, get rid of that. Now this. Yes. I'm gonna have to be careful here because obviously I don't want this to flood, shall we say. I don't want the water to come in straight over there. So it's probably gonna have to come up and down here again. So what's that? A 2. So why have I done a 1? I don't know. I asked myself the same question. So that will have to be there. I don't need these anymore because they can actually get this. I'll add this. I'll also, just for niceness, we like niceness, get rid of that. So you don't particularly want that, right? that's going to do that for me. I don't know whether this is blocking, actually. I don't know whether this allows water to through. 'Cause when I was playing one of the other ones, it doesn't see... It seems to not block water. Now, this is a really nice... Now, I probably should have dammed that, to be honest. That would have been a lot better. But, you know, never mind. But it is running a lot faster. That's for certain. And we are getting 3,000. I think that should be a lot more than that, but it is what it is. Now, I know I've got rid of this somehow. What am I doing with that? Right. Have we started this? Yes, we have started it. Let's... Ooh, is that going to be too... No, I don't think it is. Storage. Nope, it will go under there. I think it's just higher. Gears, fine. Planks, yeah, sort of. And metal, not too bad, because that's metal there. So I don't have to worry about metal, but I do have to worry about the plank situation. So we'll enable that again. I'm not going to worry about the gears, but I will enable the planks when they come out. That needs to come in here, up to there. That will then have that, and that will then have that. That's well. No, I can't really go down. I can't really go down any further though. That's the problem. Actually, that's right the way up, isn't it? It'll stop in a minute once it's got to its natural height. I'm going to turn off these as well. So I'll try not to kill my beavers. That'll be the daddy. Later on. The only disadvantage is I cannot get this scrap. I could work it out and get it. I've got that one there, I suppose. I mean, why struggle when you've already got one left? That can go. I'll set this to... It's got to have 7 days, so I might as well set this to faster. I don't think we're going to have enough power to run these again. But I've got this going. So that's going to be about as much use as chocolate fire gun. Because we're not pumping anything, but not to worry. Not to worry. I can empty these though into there. But there's no I didn't put a path down, so that was a bit of a silly thing. But now it's a path. They'll endeavour to do my request, I'm sure. I could get them to do all this pretty fast. But I know it's not going to be on straight away. that can then be fixed. Don't need that then. I'll put another curve on this as well. Like so. So it should hit this and curve around faster. Don't know whether to get rid of this actually. Possibly. Possibly. God knows why I'm doing that. What would be beneficial though is if I'm going to take this out to at least give it another walkway before I take it out. Because if I take it out and I might strand everything, I might not actually have any beavers to be able to fix it. Well, anything, right? So if I do that first, and then I can take this out. I could probably fit this, get rid of this actually. But I know that I suppose I have got it all irrigated up to a certain point anyway, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. Now these can all go. That means the gears will come back into usability. Planks will come into usable as well. I could empty that one. I know I've got this one here, and I don't really want it there, but I think if I go any closer to that, it will not work. So there could be an option to take it to there instead of going down. I think, let's say here, this one here, and I put this here, and we'll have that there. The only trouble, no, that's not going to be no flipping good, is it? Go on, pig. Yeesh. You've just. Well, I suppose it. Well, let's just see. It must work, because it wouldn't allow that, would it? It does make sense to be nice in line. I do like the idea of being in line. I mean, these are a 3. The trouble is I was just thinking there. I'm thinking maybe I should have done something else there. Maybe I should have done some of these. Oh well, we can think of that later on. Right, add to there. Oh, it does work. Look at that. That means I don't need this anymore. But I can add the other one to here. That sort of makes that a little better. Now we know that we can get them, because they wouldn't allow that, would they? And then I'll zip through there. I wonder if they're coming through. There should be. If they wanted to come through there, they should be coming through here, shouldn't they? Come on, boys. That's for that. We should have enough when this starts to run. I can't see any problem for there. What do I mean, I've got a lovely... You've got a bunch of coconuts. La 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 la. Don't know why I started singing that, but, you know. I think here... I think I'd rather see this... If this is the channel width, which it seems to be, let's mark this. Let's take this out. I know that they're all here, but what the hell? And we'll. That's a 2. I've got. Oh, well, that was well thought out there, pig. Well thought. Well done. Never mind. I can do these first. I don't think I can... I'll be able to get to them from there, but it'll only do so many at a time, because I haven't got any explosives. Because I did an umpty. In fact, I've only got 2 explosives in the entire system. I had more last time. So... planks thing is whatever, that heavy metal, don't need to worry about metal, got tons of metal. Let's put one of these on. Let's put these on and get some more explosives. Because we've got... Well, I've just used them all. So I can't even show myself now. Damn. Come on, guys, do these. Where's all the rest of them there? We must have them somewhere. That must be about empty. Yes, it is empty, which means I can move this one and pick up all the things. Now I can do this again. It's one. Can't have enough water, is what I'm saying. The problem is I can only have these at but I think I'm going to expand this. I'm quite decided how I'm going to expand it, but I think I'll go down here, which means I'm going to need another one down there, I think. And I can have... In this back portion, like here, like, well, that basically. I was going to have a... No, I could do it on this one as well, but I'm going to have to take some... I'm going to have to take some of the doofus thing. But that'll be fine. At least it'll expand to, well, somewhere. But what I was going to do... I can actually click things. No, that's right. I think I need this. Was have to, well, I was gonna have a rotate that. Nope. Rotate that. Thank you very much. Go there. Then I was gonna have. I'll have to make it. I think I have to make it 2. Then I have to do this. which gets the water over. Now, this has to be the ladder. That's okay. And then we can get another storage on here. Oh, there. That obviously just two of them. Now there's a possibility, of doing a bit of blowing up here eventually and just widening this channel a bit, like I said, to facilitate more storage, more water. Water. I want water. And that would that won't go in there at the moment, but it will in a minute there actually. And that would give me, well, a lot more water for storage than taking this out. Now I can start to think about this bloody nice one. Where can I put it? I could do it. Can I put it around here? Yeah, probably could just dump it around here, I think. It's still a medium, so that would do. And that's antioxidant, antitoxin, or whatever it is. It's something like that. Anyway. It's anti-something. That's going to be a massive bit of land back. Right, so this can now go off for now. This can for now be gone. Unfortunately, though, I can't do anything because I ain't got no explosive dealyzer. She took the explosives away and didn't give me anything back. That brought her. We've got 1 day left. I mean, I know you could say this could have been the pond for these actually, but they don't take that long. And I don't think you'd be wrong in thinking that either. To be quite frank. Right, Jeff. I'm going to do that. I've decided that this is the line. This is the line. The line of the line. It's quite a nice large line. That needs to go. Because I want that to be the line. And then we'll start. Well, next time this should work. The carousels. What else? Well, in fact, actually, if I now if I doctor this right, though it's a slightly too high, but there's an option to take this around here, which I think I'll do. Now I have a plan. I know that's. Oh no, no. That's a forest of goodwill. No, cancel that. That's terrible. No. Cancel that. I'm wondering if I can. The thing is when that gets high. I'll tell you what I could do though. If I can't do it with them, I could put a bunch of sluices on here. And that would work, wouldn't it? The flippy loony. Boom, 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 shot. Right. Although, yeah, that was it. I was like, I'm doing something. Can't think. Because when that goes, because I don't think this water will flow over. If I make it a 50%, if I make this like down, see 65 is where these are. Now that means it's at the same level of that. But if I do this at let's say 50. When this water drains, it won't drain this. So we'll get this going. I use the map. Although I haven't got a lot of water. So let's put that back on. Could I have power, please? Thank you very much. Power is restored. We're all very happy here because it's all restored. I can empty that. It always does this. Stupid thing. I could fix that line. That will stop it. It needs to even itself out, that's what it needs to do. I've got a ton of black, I haven't got a ton of logs, that's the problemo. Logs are in short supply. The reason why it's short supply is because they haven't come from here yet. I have been the Tapor Shack. I don't even well, to be honest with you, why don't I build a storage for the Tapor Shack? The Tapor Shack. It's a Tapor Shack, but I just put Tapor. Well, I have got a storage here. I'll use this actually. Which still, I question, why is it in a storage and not in a tank? Because it's sap, isn't it? Resin. It's sort of sap. You're sap. Well, you know what I mean. And I think he's now gonna. He should be. What's the plant for cutting? See this? Well, that should be put central, shouldn't it? But we don't want that to be cut. That we don't want. This needs shall we say sorting? Cut trees. I didn't do that one. I didn't do them three either, did I? You can't get to them, I don't think. That's why it's not. Yeah. So the Tapper Shack's gonna start filling up that up there, just in case I want some things and stuff. We have got now a 2,000. Yeah, there we go. So we got this. This can go. This can go. That's going to go absolutely bonkers. Bonkers. So there you go. So let me set this to 65 then. And see what happens. Does it fill up? Up to a certain point. See, it should be filling up. What will happen is, this then should not empty out. Well, in my mind, it shouldn't empty out anyway. That doesn't necessarily mean it's correct. Right. That's gone. I'm just waiting for all this. I want to... I mean, this is a huge amount of farming area. Now, well, I don't know how many they can... I don't need all of this, do that. I need to... well, I could do with a bit of a rectangle there, to be honest with you, or tick this through as well. That would be quite nice. But I don't think that's irrigated, though. Oh, yeah, it is. I did it around, yeah, I did it around here, didn't I? Yeah, because it's coming down here. So... I could blast that up when I'm ready to blast it up. Right, now this is done. Why did I do that? I did an umpty. Never mind. Never mind. I said this line, didn't I? So this... can it get to that? I don't think so. I don't think so. No, I thought it was too far. That would be a 3. We were doing a 3 on here. This is the line of everything. So let's do a ladder up to there, I think, and just it doesn't have to be neat. It's not about being neat until I sort that out. I'm just wanting this back, and then I'm going to blow up, which I should have done before. I should have pressed the detonate button. I didn't. I pressed the delete button because let's not go there. I'll now re-engineer this to be quite nice on here, which will make sense. Because then I don't need this here. And it's sort of in this little gully, I think. That's a 2. That means that'll take that out, but it's not actually that, is it? It needs to come up here and start thinking about taking this down then. Some of this. Which is probably, yep, right on the line that I've put it. Like that. That should be done as well. Like so. We don't need any more, I don't think. I've got both of these going, so yeah, I'm at 3,000. I don't get that, because the supply's at 3,000, but they're only wanting 200. How can that be right? Oh, because they're all, they're not baggering off. Baggers. That's not got one on, so we won't blow that up until we can blow this up. That now can have a 2 as well. Yeah, that'll come round there in a nice straight line. Now the option will be obviously to push this round straight, which may be the right way of doing it actually. Now there's a couple of options I've got actually thinking about it. How low can this go? How low can you go? We can go down 2. There's no reason why I can't blow this out and move the water in there, which may be a nice idea. Although now I've just done that. Shh, don't tell anybody. It wasn't... I hadn't organised it very well, I know. Oh, look at that. That's right in line with that. Just that's quite nice. I like that. Right, let's delete this now. We don't need this anymore. Just be careful though. We don't want to get rid of the contamination barriers. Right, that's fine. This is going hunky-dory. We'll, see how much more I get. Now I don't... I could... let's put some contamination barriers down here. That should... Now I don't think it needs to be up here. I may be wrong. Oh, well, no, it'll be up there as well, won't it? It will need to be up there because it's how it works. That means it's not going to affect this area that I'm going to put my little extra bit of land that I've created. So we'll just do this here and then we'll do the contamination. Give some contamination. Now that theoretically should work. I say theoretically, I have no idea. But we'll see how it goes. It should stop this part anyway. We'll see in a minute. It'll either reduce itself or it won't. Based off this here. It's certainly doing it there. Well, I mean, that's obviously all gone. But this isn't gone. Right, I can get rid of this now. That puts that down to a 2. I don't need this now. That puts that down to a 2. So as long as I get this going, I think this, even though it's not connected to it, it may work. I don't know. It's not much, but it's just annoying that it's there. Although I don't know whether I could just put some contamination barriers here as well. I don't know whether that would work. But we're getting our things all reorganized. Is that? Yeah, I think that's fine. It doesn't matter. I suppose we can get around that. Right, that's a lovely bit of water. In fact, that's the sea of seas. That. Look at this side. How many have I got? I've got none, so I can't even do any more explosion because I haven't got any more explosions. I've got a couple now. Right, so that should be a really nice... Obviously, I can't go down there when I can, but... I don't need it all. Let's not be too greedy, as they would say. Let's see if we can work out how far these can... Ah, look, there, see? That went. Is it going to take it all off? I think it might do. It's going to... Yes! Thank you, baby. Thank you. Although, I really want it in line with that, though, don't I? And besides, if you put it somewhere... I was thinking of how far can... Do you know something? Bloody hell, that can almost do it on its own. Shish kebab. I didn't think they could... I must admit, I didn't think they could go that far. But... although I don't want it to go that far on its own. But I don't know how far forward it can actually go, though. So that's something I'm going to have to work out. It probably... If I was to make... If I was to... You know what they say? Ditch the bitch and... Ditch the bitch and make the switch. Sorry about that. Apologies for the language. But anyway. Yes. So that, but even though they're not linked, it does actually work. I thought it would do. I do know a few things of this game. Only a few. Not many. Right, how come you're not flipping going? That's another bone of contention. You are not moving. Why aren't you moving, you stupid thing? Oh. Well, that's a damn annoyance. Get rid of that. Because... I think they can do it from here. Yes, they can. That's annoying. Yeah, I think I'm going to ditch all this, and I'm going to increase the size of this thing. Depth. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use it for this. Which should make sense. It does make perfecto sense. Now, how much? In the 60s. 7 logs and a dream. Well, that's simply mean ash. That's severely going to cut my ideas down. Come on. Now, can you actually be... yes, you can. Right. Build this flipping thing. You should have been building it before. I put the thing through there. So why didn't it build it then? Ah, because I took the ladder out, didn't I? Shh, don't tell anyone. Never mind. Yeah, so I'm gonna get rid of all this then, aren't I? And idea number 65,000. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of all this. Delete. I know it was an ace idea, but I think if I do it the other way and put them in there, and then I can put the storage in. You see. I'll get rid of it, and that means I'm going to have to go back here and put some... No, I won't. If I put it up here, and delete this... Storage. That's going to give me 3. I'm going to do that, and I'll get rid of this one, this one anyway. And then I can... start to not have to worry about that anymore. What's this one? Planks. I've got tons of planks. Good with that. Ha ha ha! You see? There's always method in my madness. Doesn't always work, but it did this time. I know I probably didn't even need to do that, to be honest. But yeah, no. It's producing 700. What's the demand anyway? 800. So we're only running about at 90%. Well, that's a bit of a problem. Although if I get rid of this, yes, I can. I can do that. I can do that. I can do it. I get rid of this. Ooh, don't get rid of that one. And I can extend this here. And get a couple of extra wheels in there, and then that'll run full speed then. That's a hell of a power then. Flipping run on. Don't have a lot of power for that. I'm going to get rid of all this then. And get rid of this. I'm going to have to get rid of everything to be able to build everything again. I know. And also, yeah, just get... I don't really want to get rid of them, but... No, I don't want to get rid of them. I just want to get rid of this line here. Not that one. Or do I want to get rid of it? Because that's the line. Some of them will take quite a lot, but not to worry. Not to worry. It's for a good cause. Let's just keep telling ourselves that. Right, that, then 80%, 80%, 70%. Well, I'll ditch them. That's 80, that's 70. I'm not going to get rid of them too. Because that's not even a cycle. Right. We've got these here. Apparently they've got no... Is it connected to any district? No, it's not actually, is it? It is now. No, it's not. Because I thought that was a ladder, and it wasn't. It's a platform. It's a jersey. I'm just going to wait until that's connected, and then I'm going to ditch these. I'll also re-engineer this, I think. I need to re-engineer a lot of this stuff. Although, that's technically in this... Well, I'll say it's in the centre, but it's not really in the centre. Centre-ish. Right. Go, boys. Back to square. We're happy with that. I'll also, while we're doing, do that. I'm gonna have to think about this, aren't I? Because if I do that, then they're not gonna be able to get around. And the beavers do like to get around. That was the Beach Boys. Now, some of my younger audience are going to say, Pig, who's the Beach Boys? Go and have a nosy on the old Tinterwebs. And then you'll know who they are. Oh, but I know what I'll do. I'll just randomly click everything, and then I'll eventually find the button that I'm trying to find. I'm just going to put this to there. That now can be taken out. I don't know what size that is. Right, have I got this going? It is going. Haulers, 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 haulers. Do not, under any circumstances, fill these up. Right. Empty. Empty and empty. That'll send all of that. Oh, I was going to do that one. Oh, it doesn't matter. I can get one in there. I'll make it happen. That way they're all off there. That can go. Like I said, I know I just spilled it, but we need to get rid of this so we can expand this and make it beautiful. I'm going to have to get rid of these as well. That's another thing. And I can get rid of that one now. So that's... I'm going to go to... Where am I going to go? This... Yeah, that line there. And what they're complaining about. This it isn't connected to a district. No, it's not connected to a district. You're right. You're right, and you're right. But I'll solve you in a minute. Just hold your horses. Maybe there, I think. Oh, you're covered by that anyway. Right. Now, I want it to go in, but I don't want to come back out again. Now, I could sluice this. Which means it would allow it to go in because it's lower and it'll only fill up to the height of what this is. But obviously, as I'm going down, I can get it. I can go down 2. How many have got? Oh, 12. That's not going to do a lot, is it? 12. And no, that if that needs to go down 2, that needs to go down 3 then, which makes sense. Obviously, I'm putting them all in the center. That can go. It's a lot of explosives, but it's going to be worth. Well, I think it's going to be worth it anyway. That's my plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's good. Because that's 15. 15, I can have the thing in the center Because I can have 7 on one side and 7 on the other. So this. This happens to be right next to it. Never mind. In fact, actually, if I do this here, like this, put this one in. Oh no, that's not going to work because I need them all in anyway, so doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're nearly there. The only trouble is now is I can't get down there anyway. Well, not that way anyway. Ooh, that was a bit lucky. I've forgotten about that. Oh, I'm pressing buttons, but I'm not actually pressing the ones I want to press. Yeah, okay. I'm doing it far out because I don't know what I want to. I'll say to there. I'll have to get rid of this one. Like this. I can't go too far away. Because that then can have the to there, which means it'll still send the power into there. Then we want. I can see it, but I can't see. Can't see the wood for the trees. I'll pause these. What's that mean? It's too far from a. Oh yes, it will go too far until this comes in. Although I haven't got a lot of logs anyway, so I'm strapped for logs until this. Yes. Let's get that. Come on. Just connect it again. Then he should start replanting these again. So we get in there in this play. Things are improving. I'm obviously not got a lot of this lot yet. Well, that's not too bad, I suppose. I was going to get the them, which I could on here actually. When I start. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this in. Apart from that. That's going to be a bit of a down. I'll extend that then. And I'm going to go to extending this this line here. Shouldn't have done that side that way, but I don't think it would make much of a difference. Oh, let's get the water going again. I can empty that one to a certain degree. That now will give me the one, the storage here. Get that built. It only takes planks, so that's not actually that bad. That's actually got. Oh, that's. Maybe I don't need that then. Oh well, I'll just build it anyway. There's more water in it. But I need it anyway. Right, that's done. So what I'll do is I'll blow this down, build this on this side, take this off, then blow that side. Because obviously I can't blow anything under. I can't get any dynamite underneath. It won't allow me to go underneath, you see. So it's in almost in two halves. This needs to be sorted. So I need like this little section coming out as well. So, and then we'll work out how we want to put the. Like I say, I'm going to put these in. I wonder if actually. Which might be cool. I might actually build over them. So they're in here, but build over them. And then I can have the storage as they're coming out. It can go right up the top. Hey, that's never been... I don't think I've done... No, I haven't done it. I've not seen it being done before. So why not? Can they get to that? She should be able to get to it. But I'm severely running out of logs, so that's the problem. I'm a log starved, as we like to say. I think if I turn these around, see, this will get, see what I mean? It'll get all of that from there. And that's the line that I'm actually going to get. Now, I could get rid of this, but I don't want to because it's coming down there to... probably would be a good idea to get rid of that one, maybe something like that. But I'm not going out to get rid of it, if you get what I mean. We're on the hour. Sorry again. So we are, you know, in this playthrough, it is, if we can just turn this and see how we're doing. Obviously, we've got our thing up there. Now I've got the carousels back working, but they're not working at 100%. So we're going to build some of them next time. But I'm out of wood as per usual. And this, then we're going to start moving these. And I've got tons of dirt, so I don't have to worry about that. And fill this in as a line. We can use them some sort of stuff for some cocktail crackers. Or, now I've done this, it may actually pay to use this here. As long as it's one level, which it is, we may be able to get food in this here. It's not exactly that wide, but there's no reason why one cannot widen it out a little bit for next time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you again. Don't forget to check out pigstable.com for latest videos of the week and previous weeks, etc., etc. All free. No need to log in. And we'll see you again. Bye for now.